What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JrTheOota. Today we're finna be reacting to child killers attacked by parents in the courtroom. Do me a favor, if you're new to the channel, smash that like button, sub up, let me know what type of videos you want to see. Follow my Twitch, JrTheOota0. We go live every day. Let's get started.
Gets a taste of his own medicine, like in the case of Devon Mashwain, who's facing charges for murder, attempted murder, and several counts of gang enhancement charges in Merced, California. In November of 2022, a young mother was on a walk with her 9-month-old when out of nowhere a bullet pierced the baby's chest. Ayala grabbed her baby and ran to the nearest McDonald's for help, but it was too late. And as if Devon's crimes couldn't get more chilling, Ayala confirmed that he was a lifelong friend of hers.
I want to be crying on his knees, like, sorry, like, crawling to me type stuff, like, I'm sorry I did that, like, I want to see.
Oh, nah. They knew each other since they was kids. That's crazy.
Ayala was so distressed that she couldn't attend the court proceedings in person.
I can't hear this. Nah, yeah, 9-month-old is crazy.
One inmate swore to get justice on her behalf. The inmate treated Mashwain's head like a punching bag, but by the time Devon registered his attack, it was already over.
Nigga beat the shit. Nigga beat the brakes off that nigga.
While an officer puts the attacker in handcuffs, Mashwain was still putting the pieces together. The attacker was inmate James Clay McRae, who was facing his own murder charges. Officers stopped the attack after 5 seconds, but the baby's mother sent Mashwain a chilling warning.
Every time you go in there, someone's gonna come at you and get beat up every time. It's just, all I gotta say is be ready for what's coming for you, boy. Like, a lot's gonna come your way, and you're gonna be hurt, like damaged real bad.
Mashwain.
Damn. She just sent a threat, boy.
Pleaded guilty to manslaughter. However, his sentence has yet to be released. A mother too traumatized to face the courtroom is heartbreaking. But what happens when a family member vows to seek justice, no matter the cost? This is Quinn Bose, charged with a level 2 felony, domestic battery, resulting in the death of a minor in Princeton, Indiana.
I know I exaggerated things, now I got it like that. Took my napkin in my shirt cause I'm just molding like that.
Bose wanted to be the next big rap art.
Nigga thought he was Drake.
Plans for him. On Valentine's Day of 2018,
nigga thought he was Drake.
Bose noticed that his infant son Parker wasn't breathing. He called an ambulance, which rushed the baby to the nearest hospital. Bose claimed that the baby fell and hit his head, but the nurses weren't convinced. During the desperate fight to save baby Parker's life, the nurses found something alarming. Parker had suffered multiple injuries, including hemorrhages in his brain and eyes. The nurses reported Bose to CPS, and when baby Parker passed away 3 days later, the charges escalated from abuse to murder. During interrogation,
rest in peace. So, bro, like, what's up with people having kids and then doing this to their kids, though? Like, what's the point of having kids?
Bose claimed that the baby fell unconscious after hitting his head on the coffee table.
Oh, heck no.
The police saw right through his lies. The baby's other family members were understandably enraged at Bo's crimes, but nobody expected him to take revenge into their own hands.
Damn, nigga punched the shit out of him.
The attacker is Jeremiah Hartley, Parker's uncle. Police stopped the attack within seconds, ushering Bo safely out of danger.
Nigga punched the... He's leaking.
Meanwhile, they put handcuffs on Hartley and charged him with assault. The judge gave him 100 days in jail, but that can't compare to the punishment he gave the baby killer. Bose was sentenced to 25 years in prison for his crimes.
Why did he... Bro, that's L. That's L. Why the judge sending him to 100 days, though? The judge is L for that, bro. The judge is L for that. 100 days? Boy, that's like damn near 4 months, gang. At least give the nigga like 2 days, bro. How you gonna... Nah, he sentenced the guy who punched him to 100 days. The guy who killed the baby, he got 25 years. The guy who killed the baby, he got 25 years.
Attacked his nephew's killer. But what happens when the entire family gets involved?
The whole family?
McNeil, charged with manslaughter in Syracuse, New York. McNeil, who was on prison work release from an unrelated crime, stabbed 24-year-old Alan Michael Walker to
Rest in
death in
peace.
his own apartment.
Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace.
When McNeil appeared in court, Walker's entire family was there too,
Damn.
and they were out for blood. McNeil had just stood up to give a statement of apology to the family. That's when they attacked. Police detained the main aggressor, but the rest of the family wouldn't back down. Police eventually got it under control, and after a quick recess, McNeil was given an additional 7 to 15 years in prison for manslaughter. A family's collective rage is an intimidating force. But how despicable do someone's crimes have to be for a complete stranger to get involved? This is Christopher Elwell, facing sexual assault charges against a minor in Rochester, New Hampshire.
I'm
Elwell
telling
has
you,
just been
people don't be playing, bro. Chat, when certain people hear your charges, bro, if it's something that, like, is out of the line, bro, you're cooked. And especially if niggas is doing this to you in the courtroom. Imagine once you get in the jail, what niggas, like, everybody is going to alarm everybody what you're in there for, and you're done, nigga.
sentenced to 7
You're
and a half
done.
to 15 years.
You finna keep getting beat up, and you gonna keep wanting to request to go to a different place. Finna keep beating the shit out of you. Go to a different place. Go to a different place.
Sexually assaulting a 4-year-old girl.
The defendant was required to register as a sex offender and had been living
A
at
4-year-old
12 Park Drive,
girl.
off and on, but more than 5 times a month, and had not changed his registration with the Somersworth Police Department.
He was then led to his seat next to the other prisoners.
4-year-old
But
girl
nobody
is
expected his
crazy.
seatmate to do this. Handcuffed and unarmed, he would
Headbutting
use the
him?
only weapon available, his head. Josiah Davies, who was in
Damn.
court for a probation hearing, headbutted Elwell 3 times before police pushed him away. Elwell appeared
Nah.
unharmed. In fact, he looked smug. For his own safety, police led Elwell to his cell. Detectives say that Davies had no connection to Elwell's case.
Headbutt
Elwell's
is crazy.
seatmate attacked with nothing but his head.
Nah,
And what
that's,
happens
I
when
ain't
a
gonna lie, that's wild.
father uses his fists to deliver justice. This is Deshaun Brown, charged with aggravated murder, tampering with evidence, and gross abuse of a corpse in Cincinnati, Ohio. In
Damn.
2020, Deshaun Brown lived with his girlfriend, Daisha Latmore, and her 2-year-old son, Nilo. From the outside, things looked perfect. Daisha was even pregnant with Brown's baby. But when she tragically suffered a miscarriage, things took a turn for the worse. Allegedly, Brown had blamed her for the miscarriage, and as retaliation, he stabbed her to death in their apartment. The next day, he walked her son, Nilo, across the Ohio River Bridge, and only one of them made it to the other side. Days after killing Nilo, Brown wrapped Daisha's body in a plastic bag and threw her into the Ohio River. This was the moment her body was discovered.
Oh, nah. This nigga is a menace, gang. Nah, we making a video out of this.
And gross abuse of a corpse in Cincinnati,
Deshaun
Ohio.
Brown.
In 2020, Deshaun Brown lived with his girlfriend, Daisha Latmore, and her
Aight.
2-year-old son, Nilo. From the outside, things looked perfect.
Yo, bro, you better not have did nothing to these 2 people, gang. 2-year-old little
Daisha
boy,
was even
gang.
pregnant with Brown's baby. But when she tragically suffered a miscarriage, things took a turn for the worse. Allegedly, Brown had blamed her for the miscarriage, and as retaliation, he stabbed her to death in their apartment.
Oh my gosh.
The next day, he walked her son, Nilo, across the Ohio River Bridge, and only one of them made it to the other side.
Oh, hell no. Not Nilo. Oh my god. Oh shoot, oh shoot. We couldn't hear the whole time. Wait, Mela, did it just go out? Did it just go out, or has it been like that for a minute? Did it just go out? It just went out. For a minute, it went out for a minute. No.
Hit the ground, it's like a body bag.
Nilo's empty stroller was discovered on the bridge, but despite hours
Face, why you
search,
finna flock me,
his
mud?
body was never found.
What I did?
Dacia's father and Nilo's grandfather wants Brown dead.
You deserve the death penalty for what you did to my grandson and my daughter. You deserve the death penalty.
No.
No mercy. None.
And he's not the only one.
That's a real nigga, bro. That's a real... Anybody would want the death penalty, chat. His daughter and his grandson.
In court surrounded by his enemies, Brown was tried for his crimes. One of these enemies would be Tonio Hughes, Nilo's biological father, and he was determined to get revenge. Watch closely as Hughes seizes his opportunity.
Oh.
Hughes sneaks up behind Brown and sucker punches him from behind.
He punched
Brown
the
powers as police
dog
try to
shit
pull
out of
away.
him. Oh my
Hughes was charged
gosh.
with contempt and spent 4 nights in jail.
You see? That's what the nigga was supposed to do, bro. The other judge, that's what the other judge was supposed to do. This judge gave him 4 days. The other judge gave the nigga like fucking damn near 4 months.
However, would face a much harsher punishment.
The defendant's motion to exclude the death penalty due to serious mental illness at the time of the alleged offense is hereby denied.
Brown's official sentence has yet to be released, but if convicted, he could face
The
the
serial
death
kill.
penalty.
I mean, the death penalty got denied.
Hughes had no mercy with
That means
his
he.
son's killer. But how does
I ain't
that
gonna lie, they
compare
need to
to
give
a
him that for
father
sure.
Flying at the defendant in court. This is Clifford Thomas, facing murder charges in Detroit, Michigan. In September of 2014, Thomas was babysitting his girlfriend's toddler when he noticed she wasn't breathing. Thomas grabbed the toddler, picked up his girlfriend from work, and together they went to the hospital. However, by the time Thomas arrived, the toddler's brain had already gone too long without oxygen. Days later, the toddler died, and the couple was arrested for child abuse.
Rest
Wayne
in
Smith,
peace.
the child's biological father, appears in court to give his victim impact statement. But things didn't go as planned.
Damn! Oh my god!
Blew at Thomas, fists raised.
He hit him with the fucking hook of doom. He got, I ain't gonna lie, he got CTE. He got CTE after that hook, no bullshit.
But Thomas tried to fight back. The deputies could barely hold the men back as the rest of the court evacuated. Meanwhile, the toddler's mother started having a breakdown. Lucky for him, Dwayne Smith didn't get charged with assault or contempt of court. But
He
the judge
didn't?
wasn't so merciful with Thomas.
W judge. This is what the fuck the judge is supposed to do, bro. If I'm a judge and somebody's on trial for murder, and let's say it's a kid involved, whatever the case may be, and the biological dad beat the brakes off that nigga, I'm not giving him a second of jail, bro. Anybody would have the same reaction, bro. And this is a no racist shit. I don't even want to bring it into the racist, into the race part. But this is a black judge. This is why she understands. You feel me? The other people that sentenced the other two people, was probably a white judge. No disrespect, but this is a black judge. She said no time for you. Like, this is exactly what's supposed to happen, bro. Like, how do you expect people to react?
Thomas, you're a wonderful actor because you wanted this court to believe that a child was in your care who had suffered over 50 injuries to her body.
that somehow you noticed that she was not breathing in the back seat of a car. You loved her so much. You didn't take her to the hospital when you saw that she was not breathing in this car. Instead, you stopped by a job of the mother to pick her up so that she could take this child to the hospital. Unbelievable, but you are an incredible actor, and for that, you should get a standing ovation.
If you thought she was...
Ooh! W fucking judge, like I said, bro. W judge, like I said.
Done. Think again.
Miss Gordon, you're an even better actor, because on your interview, you pretended like you did not know that your child was being abused, either by you or the man that sat at home all day with your child while you worked and he did not. You are responsible for your child.
The judge gave Thomas 17 years in jail. The toddler's mother, however, was sentenced to 35.
How? How? The guy killed the girl. The guy killed the little girl. How the fuck does she get more time? How does she get more time than him, bro?
The judge sent these horrible parents away for decades. But what happens when a child killer is only sentenced to 1 year? This is James Douglas Gonzalez, facing murder charges in Mobile, Alabama. Back in 1992, Paul was walking through a motel parking lot when a suspicious car approached. Suddenly, the car's passenger extended his hand out of the window and fired a gun at Hall, killing him. Later, police pinned the murder to none other than James Douglas Gonzalez. The day of his sentencing, there were at least 6 officers lining the walls of the courtroom, ready for a fight. The jury finds Gonzalez guilty, not of murder, but of negligent homicide. And Hall's younger brother, Kevin, can't take it.
He leaped over that bitch.
Kevin latched onto Gonzalez and started throwing punches, and nobody could pull him away. Meanwhile, his family in the audience is beside themselves with grief. Even more officers pile into the room.
How the fuck does somebody get 1 year for killing a baby, though? That's insane. That's insane. 1992 Alabama, I mean, that says it all. And the nigga's white. 1992 Alabama, come on.
Trying to separate the two.
Come
Law
on.
enforcement is called in to restore order.
Let's be serious
The judge
now.
sentenced Kevin and his father to 5 nights in jail. As for Gonzalez, for the charge of negligent manslaughter, he was given a year in jail. James
A
Gonzalez,
fucking
his
year.
conviction left families outraged.
A
But
year,
what
bro.
happens when one word sends the courtroom into chaos? This is Paul Wade, charged with 2 counts of murder and felony possession of a handgun in Louisville, Kentucky. Wade was arrested after killing 2 people in 2 separate locations on the same night.
Damn.
Curiously enough, the 2 victims were roommates. Wade was brought to court, but during his pre-trial hearing, the victims' families caused a disturbance.
Quiet in courtroom.
The family quickly apologized.
We all family. Okay, y'all got to not talk. Okay.
The judge gave him one last chance.
No talking in the courtroom. What's up? Go ahead.
The rest of the hearing went on without incident.
Thank you.
But just as Wade passed the family, he whispered the word, bitch, and they attacked. The judge tried to calm him down. But then the fight came to her.
Oh, nah. He whispered, bitch, I ain't gonna lie, I would've crashed out too. Fuck it, nigga. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm crashing out. I don't give a fuck.
Every family member gave chase, and they were out for blood.
Mr.
The judge started screaming too. The judge was still clueless about why the fight happened, so the remaining family members tried to explain it to her.
He killed our niece. Killed my nephew's father.
Meanwhile, the fight in the hallway continued. It took deputies 20 minutes and multiple rounds of pepper spray to break it up.
Ooh!
Family members were charged with minor misdemeanors.
They was beating the shit out of him.
Wade escaped without a scratch.
Oh, never mind.
Wade could face up to life in prison for his crimes. The family didn't let Wade go until he paid.
If I'm the judge, I'm letting them run the 30. No bullshit.
But what happens when you incite violence with just a simple smirk? This is Michael Madison, facing charges of sexual assault, murder, and abuse of a corpse in Cleveland, Ohio. Back in 2013, neighbors reported a foul smell coming from an abandoned lot in their neighborhood. When the police arrived, they discovered the bodies of 3 young women, all in different stages of decomposition. After weeks of investigation, police arrested their suspect, Michael Madison. In court, Madison was finally facing justice. But it didn't come from the judge. This is Van Terry, the father of Madison's youngest victim, JrTheOota Terry. And as he gave his victim impact statement, he turned to Madison and saw him smirk. Deputies blocked his attack, but he kept swinging.
This nigga jumped at him like Superman. Nigga say, you. He went for a Superman dive. Nigga went head first.
Madison is rushed to safety, and it takes a whole team of people to subdue Terry's rage. Deputies took Terry away, but later released him without charges. And miraculously, Madison escaped that attack without a scratch. But he couldn't escape this.
You cajoled, lured, and deceived Shatisha Shealy, Angela Deskins, and JrTheOota Terry to your apartment for your depraved purposes. Accordingly, the sentence of death is imposed upon the defendant, Michael Madison, on counts 1, 4, and 7.
Terry made
the fuck out of here, dickhead.
But how does that compare to someone who just flies across the entire courtroom? This is Vashon Flowers, charged with murder in Muskegon, Michigan. On May 19th, 2019, the daughter of Jamie Flowers called the cops after hearing gunshots ring out from the living room. Earlier that day, Jamie Flowers got into this heated argument with her husband, Vashon Flowers, over a pack of cigarettes. He stormed out in a rage.
Over
came
cigarettes?
Back with a gun hours later. In court, Flowers' daughter describes the tragedy.
The district judge ruled there was sufficient evidence to move the case to circuit court for a possible trial.
He got down on the ground and started choking my mother. I heard, "You don't have to do this, Vashon. Please don't do this. You don't have to do this." And then I heard gunshots.
Oh, nah.
4. I got up and I left out of the room. She was sitting straight up against the wall.
You observed some blood?
Yes, on her shirt. Gunshots, bullet holes in her shirt and blood.
The daughter used her testimony as a weapon to make Vashon pay for his crimes. His other children, however, resorted to more primal means. Watch closely for what Flowers' son, London Thomas, does next.
L plan.
He flips over the partition and flies toward Vashon. A deputy knocks by him, pushing him off course, with a second deputy there to
L
stop the
plan,
attack.
bro. L plan, gang.
It would take a team of deputies to subdue the angry son. He'd be arrested but later released without charges. Vashon Flowers, however, wasn't so fortunate. The judge gave him life in prison. And this was his family's reaction.
It is our sincerest wish that each and every day you spend
Mixty, what's up?
as an animal you are, you never forget why. That the ties that bind you hold you for eternity in hell. So it is said, so it shall be done.
Sheesh.
It's around 1:38.
W fucking video, man. W video.
Getting dormitory.
W video. YouTube, if you like this video, man, do me a favor, smash that like button, sub up, let me know what type of videos you want to see. I appreciate everybody for watching this video. If you're new, follow my Twitch, JrTheOota0. We go live every single day. I'm out of here, man. Appreciate everybody.